Miami International Airport at 2 a.m. is less a transportation hub and more a humid purgatory of questionable life choices. The rain wasn't falling so much as it was being thrown at the earth in buckets, a warm, claustrophobic deluge that smelled of jet fuel and swamp water. Rico Velasquez stood under the dripping overhang of the cargo terminal, checking his watch for the third time in a minute. It was a Rolex Submariner, a watch designed to survive crushing oceanic depths, which was ironic, considering Rico got nervous if he had to swim in anything deeper than a hotel jacuzzi. "Stop fidgeting," Rico snapped. "You look like you're trying to shake off fleas." Beside him stood Calvin. Calvin was 24, wore a neon safety vest that was 2 sizes too big, and had the general demeanor of a golden retriever who had just realized he was being taken to the vet to be put down. "I'm not fidgeting," Calvin said, his voice cracking. He wiped rain, or maybe panicked sweat, from his forehead. "I'm vibrating. It's the caffeine. And the felony. Mostly the felony." "It's not a felony until the plane takes off," Rico said, a line he had practiced because it sounded cool, even though he was pretty sure it was legally inaccurate. "Right now, we are just 2 gentlemen standing in the rain with some very heavy luggage." "It's logistics, Cal. We're in the import-export business. And tonight, we're just exporting. Aggressively." Calvin looked down at the suitcase sitting in the puddle between them. It was a black hardshell Samsonite that looked innocent enough, provided you ignored the fact that it weighed as much as a Honda Civic and was reinforced with enough lead lining to shield a small nuclear reactor. Inside sat 50 kilograms of Colombian cocaine, vacuum-sealed and masquerading as industrial solvent. "It looks heavy," Calvin mumbled. "It's 50 keys, kid. It's supposed to be heavy. That's the weight of success." Rico lit a cigarette, cupping his hand against the wind. "Or 25 to life. Depending on Kowalski." As if summoned by the demon of mediocrity, a baggage tug screeched hazardly around the corner, its yellow strobe light cutting through the gloom. The driver, Kowalski, looked like a man who had been divorced by life itself. He was fat, bald, creepy and slumped over the wheel, wearing a rain slicker that had seen better decades. Kowalski pulled up and stared at them. He didn't look like a criminal mastermind. He looked like a guy who just wanted to go home and eat a microwave burrito. "You're late," Rico said, exhaling smoke. "My supervisor was hovering," Kowalski grunted, climbing out. He spat on the tarmac. "Guy thinks he's Sherlock Holmes because he found a vape pen in a carry-on last week. Had to wait for him to go harass the catering truck." Kowalski eyed the suitcase. "That it?" "No, man, this is my gym bag. I'm going for a workout in the cargo hold." "Yes, that's it," Rico said. He reached into his jacket and pulled out the envelope. It was thick. It was the kind of thick that solved problems like overdue mortgages and gambling debts. Kowalski's eyes went to the envelope. The fatigue vanished, replaced by the sharp, greedy focus of a man drowning in interest payments. "Priority container. LD3 unit. Position 42 Alpha," Rico recited, sounding like he was ordering a latte. "Deep enough to miss the heat sensors, close enough to the vents so the product stays crisp. Don't put it near the fish." Last time the bag smelled like halibut and the buyers in Lisbon tried to renegotiate. Yeah, I got it." "No fish." Kowalski grabbed the cash, shoving it deep into his coveralls. He grabbed the handle of the suitcase. "Jesus, what's in here?" "Bricks?" "Solvent," Rico and Calvin said in unison. Kowalski rolled his eyes. "Right. Solvent. Help me lift it." It took all 3 of them to heave the suitcase onto the belt and shove it into the aluminum cargo container. It was like playing Tetris if the blocks were illegal and the game over screen involved federal prison. The container was already nearly full. There were golf clubs, oversized tourist backpacks, and a wooden crate stamped duty-free/fragile. The suitcase slid in, but it hit the crate with a dull thud. It stuck out. Just a lip. Maybe half an inch. "It's not fitting," Calvin squeaked. "Everything fits if you hate your job enough," Kowalski grunted. He stepped back and delivered a solid, frustrated kick to the Samsonite. Thump. It moved a millimeter. "Still sticking out," Rico observed dryly. "If that door doesn't seal, the cabin pressure sensor trips, the pilot gets a light, and we get a visit from the TSA." Kowalski looked at the pouring rain, then at the envelope in his pocket, then at the suitcase. He placed his boot against the frame of the container, grabbed the heavy canvas door, and leaned back with a grunt that sounded like a dying walrus. "Come on, you bastard." The door strained. The metal frame of the container groaned in protest. Inside, the suitcase was being mercilessly crushed against the crate of duty-free liquor. A bottle of high-end rum was pressed intimately against a loose battery terminal on a piece of electronic equipment in a neighboring bag. It was a perfect storm of bad packing. Rico watched dispassionately. "Push, Kowalski. Think about the burrito." Kowalski gave one final, Herculean shove. He jammed the locking lever down. The bolt at the bottom of the latch didn't want to go in. The angle was wrong. The pressure was too high. But Kowalski was strong, fueled by the adrenaline of corruption. He forced the lever. Scree chunk. The bolt went in. But it didn't slide smooth. It tore its way through the threads. It was now cross-threaded, holding the entire weight of the door not by mechanical design, but by the sheer, stubborn friction of mangled metal. It was a 3-cent failure protecting a $5 million shipment. Closed, Kowalski panted, slapping the side of the container. Sealed tight. Like a tomb. Good, Rico flicked his cigarette butt into a puddle. "Let's go, Calvin. I need a warm shower. I feel like I'm wearing the weather." Calvin stared at the container one last time. "You sure it's okay?" It made a weird noise. "It's an aluminum box, Cal. It makes noises. That's its job." Rico opened the door to his sedan. "Get in. And stop vibrating. You're making the upholstery nervous." As they drove away, Kowalski drove the tug toward the waiting Boeing 777. The massive plane sat under the floodlights, looking majestic and indifferent. Up in the cockpit, Captain O'Donnell was sipping a lukewarm coffee and checking the weather radar. He was thinking about his pension and whether the chicken or the pasta would be less disappointing for dinner. Cargo doors closed and locked, First Officer Ruiz reported, tapping a light on the panel. "Roger that," O'Donnell said. "Let's get this bus in the air. I want to beat this storm." Down below, the container was lifted into the belly of the beast. The cross-threaded bolt held its breath. It was the only thing standing between a routine flight and a legendary disaster. It vibrated slightly as the engines roared to life, a tiny metallic saboteur waiting for its cue. The war on drugs had spent billions of dollars on satellites, drones, and undercover agents. But it had never accounted for a tired baggage handler named Dennis Kowalski and a cross-threaded screw on a rainy Tuesday in Miami. The plane began to taxi. The bolt held. For now.